and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we are with you with a magazine mix. So this is creative stamping. Now this is actually last month, but it dropped through the door along with this month. So I actually have two of them. Actually, let me open that because I can actually show you the gift when we come to it for next month. So it'll be the next video, but I don't want to show you my address, so let's get rid of that. But yeah, here it is. This is the next one. So this one is issue 117. So there you go. Both came at once, but then with all the strikes and stuff that are going on with Royal Mail, I'm not surprised that they're late. So absolutely gorgeous stamp set as well. This is the magazine 116. We'll have a quick flip through. You can buy this on Craft Stash. There is a link below to Craft Stash. If you use that link, it will earn me a small commission. It is an affiliated link, but it won't cost you anything else. It's just one of the ways that you can support my channel. How cool are them? So if you want to subscribe to this, you can get this Craft Artist Pigment Ink Pad bundle. They're quite cool. So yeah, so we're just going to flip through. I think I need to go and get that lady out. So she's definitely feeling more like herself, which is quite nice. It's still not 100% there. I would say she's about 85% fixed. So she was stealing stuff today. I was so happy. She was stealing stuff in my craft room. So yeah, it is all good. So yeah, so lots and lots of really nice stuff. Oh, look, it's our lovely Julia. I didn't realise that she actually had a card in there. How lovely is that? That's gorgeous. And there we go. It's showing you what we get. Now, I think it's creative stamping that shows you, you know, what you guys have been making. Yes, here they are. Oh, look! I didn't even know that. That is awesome. That's me. So that is my card. Oh wow, that is fab. Do you know, there's just such a buzz, isn't there, about seeing your cards? And so yeah, so we've got mine. We've got someone called Sparkle via Craft World, and we've got this one which is via Craft World Otter 1, and then Zoe Bullock via Craft World. Oh my goodness, sorry Facebook. Oh, that's cheered me right up. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits for that. Anyway, so yes, so another magazine I need to keep. This is the gifts that you get. Beautiful, honestly, absolutely beautiful. Look at those stamps. Oh, honestly, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So super excited about playing with these. So we do get this A4 stamp set, and then we also get this little baby stamp set which is full of sentiments. So you've got the brightest star shines through the darkest nights, shine on, make a birthday wish, never stop looking up, you're out of this world, dream big, birthday wishes, in a sky full of stars you shine the brightest, thinking of you, I love you to the moon back. How lovely are those? Absolutely beautiful. So, oh, I really want to play with this one. Really want to play with this one. I think it's just so beautiful. And then I really love this one too. Oh my goodness, I love them all. But I only want to make one card. Oh dear me, I'm gonna have to come on and do some more with you guys, aren't I? I am. So I'm gonna use I don't know. Right, first of all, I need to go and get some cardstock, some watercolor cardstock out. Yeah. Oh, such a beautiful stamp. I think we'll use that one. Yeah. And maybe I'll come on and do something with that one. But they're just beautiful. I really like. I've got an idea actually. I don't know if it'll work. So maybe leave this one. So let me grab this. Because what I'm thinking, I don't know if it'll work. So get this one. Okay. Stamp that. We'll have to do some, what do you call it? Masking. Yeah, do you know what I'm going to? Because what I was thinking was we can have that so it goes along there with that bit. So yeah, right, okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's stick everything down. Right, so I'm not using this one. We're using those two. Okay, I'm going to go and grab some paper. We are going to watercolour these. So I'm going to grab some watercolour cardstock or some mixed media cardstock, whichever one I find first. And then I'll be back. I'm using mixed media cardstock today just because that's all I've got in my stash. So what I'm what I'm going to do first of all is I'm using my hybrid ink. So I have been asked what else can you use with alcohol ink markers. So Memento is the one to go to, and a hybrid ink. And then for watercolouring, like watercolours, you can use a hybrid, which is what I'm using here. Or you can use your archival ink. So let me just grab it out. So this one is for your alcohol inks. And where are you? That's not, oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. So this one, your VersaFine Clair, is perfect for your what do you call it? Your watercolouring in. Oh, that didn't stamp very well, did it? So let's do that again. It might help that if I took it out of the book. So I need to buy some more watercolour cardstock, but yeah, I am going to cut this out so I'm not too fussed. Okay, so really push that down. Oh, much better. Now what I'm going to do, take that away, and I want to create actually we'll use that as our mat. So I'm going to cut this out roughly, and this is going to be our matte layer, as we want to stamp that behind. So when you're doing masking or when you're doing layering pieces, you want to start off with what's going to be at the front of your piece. So the front of my piece is this gorgeous moon with the rose. So that's what I'm starting, what I want to be at the front. And then you sort of go from there. So just continue. So when you're doing masking, because you need to mask this so that this image doesn't, what do you call it, doesn't stamp over the top of it and it become messy. So you want to still be able to see the images. So when you're doing masking, you don't need a perfect impression. You can just get away with something like this because we are just using it to stop us from popping, you know, the inked image over the top. So that's all we're doing it for. So I'm going to continue to cut this out. I'm hoping I'm making sense. For some reason today I feel like I'm not quite making all that much sense, but I do hope it is coming across. I haven't filmed in quite a while, so please bear with me, guys. Okay, so I've got that cut out, and then what we're going to do, ideally you want to use copier paper, so you need to use a thinnish paper, but I'm just making use of what I have. So that's going to sit over the top of there like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ink pad and we're going to ink this one up. Like I said, this is getting cut out to go onto my card, so I'm making sure there's plenty of ink on there. Make sure this is lined up because, like I said, we do not want that to go over. And then I'm just going to position it where I want it and then really push that down like so. Okay, and then as you can see, because that's quite thick, but we can come in with a black pen. Now you've got this. So if I just come in with I can't remember what pen I need for watercolour. I mean, I don't think I'm good enough to, yeah, to go over the top. Yeah, sort of, but no, I've just, yeah. So that's sort of what we're doing, but I've just ruined that by putting that on. So let's do it again, but let's do it properly. But I think what I'm going to do is actually use a thinner piece of paper. I'm going to keep this in just to show you that, you know, you're not going to get it right the first time. So this is a nice thin bit of cardstock, because the thinner the better. As you can see, it just didn't work there. I mean, I could probably still use it, but I don't want to. So I'm going to stamp this. So I'm going to basically just do exactly the same again, except we're going to keep it flat. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to use a thinner bit of paper because this is quite thick cardstock. So let's do this. Make sure we've got plenty of ink on there. And I'm going to do it twice because I'd like to have two of them as a backup. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna cut this out again and use it as my mat, and then I'll come back, we'll stamp, and yeah, we'll sort of go from there. But that's sort of the idea. But I think keeping in that, you know, us crafters do make mistakes as well, I think is always a good thing. So I mean, I just tried to put it over, but it wasn't going to work. I can't remember what pen I need. I think, isn't it, you want opposite, so the alcohol ink, an alcohol ink pen is waterproof. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's opposites. So yeah, so let me cut this out. I'll come back, we'll restamp, and hopefully get some colour onto this. I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, that mat is now done. So let's get this stamped up and let's hope it works this time. Post-it notes actually are really good for this as well because they've got the sticky on. I haven't got sticky on this one, so wish me luck. Hopefully it will work. Okay, so I need to really push that down where I can, and hopefully it will be perfect. Oh, absolutely spot on. There we go. That's what we were trying to achieve. So just, you know, if you haven't got it quite right the first time, honestly, keep going because, yeah, try again because, you know, sometimes we don't get it right the first time. Sometimes we do need, you know, to have another go and just keep tweaking things. So I think the problem was that this paper is too thick, so use copier paper or post-it note paper is definitely the best for this. So I'm just going to do this one as well, and give time as well for the ink to really soak into the paper, because that really works. Now my mat did move, but that is fine. Again, works perfectly. So with my stamp set, I will keep this mat, as I can use it again, but there we have it. How gorgeous are those? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to watercolor them. I am going to put you on speed up for this. So I am using my new paints that I got for Christmas. These are the Gansby Tampy ones. Absolutely gorgeous. My husband bought me them. So yeah, I'm going to use them. I'm going to listen to some music. I'm going to watercolor them. I'm going to bring you in a bit closer so that you can see better. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this a little bit. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy what I do. So I will see you when these are coloured in and we make our card. Okay, so I'm back. Oh my goodness me, how gorgeous does that look? Oh, I only ended up doing one. I'll keep that and I'll pop it in my my bit box for another project. But oh, absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love it. And as I was looking at it, I was thinking, do you know what we need? We need a bit of sparkle. So I've got these sparkle pens, which I picked up from Nouveau, which I think I'm gonna grab. I'm just seeing what other colours do we have, like a burgundy. Well, I've got a browny colour. I'm thinking for I don't think I've got a gold. Oh, and there's a nice pink, so we have that pink. Yeah, I don't have a gold. I don't even know if it comes with a gold. I've got a silver, so I'm assuming it would normally come with a gold, but if it does, I don't have it. Yeah, they're the colour. Oh, hold on, unless that one's like a gold. It's sweet apricot. Maybe use that. Anyway, I just thought let's add a bit of detail before we carry on. Let me shake. Give it a good shake. These haven't been used for a while. I'm just going to do that. And all I want to do is I'm just going to add some glitter. Now, when I was doing this, I did so where you can see it all bleeding, I've done that on purpose because I really love that look of the watercolours bleeding. You don't have to do that. This is it's just something that I really think looks really, really nice. And yeah, I don't know, I just like the look of it. So that's the sort of style I've gone for today. If you don't want that look, then wait for your water to dry in between. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm just going to put some of this glitter just around this bird, so it's as if it's a shadow there. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I do have a black, so that we're going to just, I'm going to colour this birding so that it is, or colour it in as best as I can, because I just feel like we need a bit of glitter, a little bit of glitter. Right, let's do the green. Again, I'm not doing it all, I'm just sort of, it's as if you're doing highlights, I'm just adding them on. I just want a little bit of, you know, sparkle to this. I just think it's such a beautiful, beautiful, I was going to say stamp them, but we've used 2 stamps, haven't we? So yeah, the beautiful stamps, beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with the pink, give that a shake as well, make sure that's working, and it is. And then I'm just going to, again, and you can see I'm not really being, you know, gentle with this, I'm not being precise, I'm just, you know, yeah, I'm just popping it where I think. I'm not paying attention, I'm not, you know, I'm not doing this in the right areas. One, I wouldn't know where the right areas are. I'm just doing it where I feel it's gonna look the best. Yeah, and I think sometimes that's all you need to do. Now I'm gonna go around this edge with this, just because the edge is a bit boring. Okay, oh, I love it, absolutely love it. Now, do I have a blue? We do, because I think let's oh, this one definitely needs shaken up. It's not working, so they need shaken up and re-thingying. So where all of these sort of patches are, dark patches, I'm sort of just popping a bit on there. Oh, gorgeous. So just added a few little bits and put them back away. A bit of glitter. Come on, work. Oh, see, it just gives it that beautiful, beautiful shine. And I just think it really, really adds to our piece. So I'm going to grab a card base. I've got a cream coloured card base here. I think I'm going to have it landscape. This is A6 in size. Right, let me just clean off my what do you call it, my mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one of the watercolours. I'm going to grab actually this blue that I mixed up, and I'm just going to pop a wash on, just to give the card so it's not like, it's not plain. I would say this is fine to do on normal cardstock, and I wouldn't worry about it too much, because yeah, as long as you don't put loads and loads of water on. Okay, I do want to add some splashes, and I'm thinking I want to add some blue splash. I'm going to pop that over my piece so that it doesn't, yeah, I'm going to go with this one actually. So get a nice amount on, and then I'm just going to add some splashes, and I want to add them while they're wet so that it just sort of disperses. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then maybe once that's dry, I will come in and do some more splashes, so we get different types of splashes. So let me dry this and then I'll come back. Okay, so that's dry, so I'm going to come back in again with some more splashes, so you can see where those ones are not as, like, they've sort of dispersed. I think that's the right word. So they're a lot softer than these ones. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So let me pop these away because we don't need these now. I love that little plastic sheet. I don't think it's designed as a palette, but it's definitely really, really good as a palette. So that is our background. I mean, doesn't that look lovely? I think that looks really nice. And then that's just going to sit on there. So it's giving it a really nice, it's not just like plain, it's giving it a nice look. And then I'm going to grab the sentiments that come with the magazine. And I'm going to use, oh, I like that. The brightest star shines through the darkest nights. But I don't know if that's the one I want to use. Never Stop Looking Up. I quite like that one. You're a Star. I'm not really using stars, am I? I'm using the moon. I suppose you could have the stars as well. You're Out of This World. Dream Big. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking Never Stop Looking Up. I think that might be the one to go for. So let's take that off and grab a little stamping block. Okay, and then is that dry, do you reckon? I will pop this under something to keep it flat. I do need some cardboard, however, I think I need to start thinking cutting into another box, although I have just found that this, as I said it, so this will do. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this down, right, and then if I cut off the corners, I always find that helps, yep. And then I'm going to grab my glue, so I am using my Nuvo glue for this, and I'm going to glue this down, okay, just like so, and then I'm going to glue this down. Okay, right, put that in there, and I'm going to have that in the center of our card. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I just love how it looks. And then I'm going to use just a bit of this to stamp on our sentiment. I am going to use my black ink, so I'm going to use my hybrid ink again, just because it's just out on my desk, but you can use anything that you have. Oh. Okay, so, and then we're gonna stamp that. Perfect. Let's pop this back away because we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna grab this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut this down like so, and I'm gonna have this just across there, I think, but I'm gonna have that cut at an angle And just like that. Yeah, I like that. So let's grab some of this. Okay. And then I'm going to stick that down on there. And then double check where it's going to go. Yep. And then put plenty of glue on. I'm just going to stick that just on there like that. And then to finish this off, I am going to grab my what do you call them, peel offs, and I do have some little stars, gold stars. I mean, these are tiny, like super tiny. So I'm going to use these. Where have I put my let me move this because I don't need this. What am I looking for, guys? I did have them. Get my little pot. Gorgeous, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, these, what are these called? Oh, I have no idea. So on here are tiny little gold stars, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them on to my piece, and then also pop them into the background as well. So that's my bit there, and then I'm going to pop some around the sentiment, so like this. Okay, loving that. And then I'm going to pop some into the background as well. Yeah, I think there. Okay, making sure that we sort of have it all. Well, we have odd numbers. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one more. So let's do the last one. There we go. So just like that, just for the finishing touches. So let's pop that away. How gorgeous is that though? I mean, they're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? And it's such a gorgeous stamp set as well. Oh, definitely one of my favourite that they've done in a while. So yeah, so let's wipe that off. So this is the stamp set that we have used today, and we've used 2 stamps from it. We've used this gorgeous moon, and we've done some masking and some layering. So I hope you found it useful, but I hope you found it useful that I've shown you that how mistakes can happen as well, because I do feel like, you know, it's something that is good to know. Do you know what? My little pot from my best friend is perfect for putting in my dimension. So I will keep this. It'll go in my bit box. I will use it another day. No doubt I'll use these stamps again because they are just absolutely gorgeous. Quick reminder, this is Creative Stamping issue number 116. Is available to buy on Craft Stash. Link is in the description box below. And just to remind you, it is an affiliate link, which means that it doesn't cost you anything extra, but I will earn a small commission, which does help support my channel. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed seeing how I've created this gorgeous card. I will see you again in another video very soon, but until then, happy crafting everyone. Bye.